All right, everyone, just a quick update on the pepper garden grow for this year, 2020, the year of madness, basically. um, it's been a little over a month since I got everything into the beds, and as you can see, the growth has not been that great. This can be attributed to a few things, I think. First of all, we had a lot of cold and rainy weather that extended a little bit past what I thought was going to happen, basically all the way through May. So that's part of it. I don't think the plants quite liked it when they got out here. Some of them took quite nicely, others did not. As you can see, like this Sugar Rush, I think Peach or Sugar Rush Red is doing all right, hung in there nicely. So that's good. And some other ones in here that are like looking pretty big, like this Zapotec jalapeno over here has a lot of jalapenos on it. You know, there's some good ones in here, but there's some not so good ones in here too. For instance, this Primo Tali is kind of hating life right now. Some of it was due to an attack from some kind of insect. I think mites were some of it, but I think some of it was attributed to other stuff too, besides just mites. Note to self is going to be, basically, if I'm going to plant early like this, I need to make sure I treat for insects. Because I think the little micro insects come out sooner than the flying insects that we perceive as humans. So if I'm going to do that, I need to make sure I hit it with a lot of neem oil, which is what I've been doing. Come out here spraying every day or two with neem oil, and that's helping. And then I've also been cutting off all of the infected foliage. Like this one right here was definitely infected and still is fighting off some kind of a mite infestation of some kind. And so yeah, the neem oil, I have to do it proactively right out of the gate, right after I plant, while these things are weak and transitioning. But otherwise, a lot of this stuff seems to be bouncing back quite nicely, and I think we'll have an all-around good year grow. Yeah, some of these look really, really strong, others do not. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be optimistic for now, and I'm hoping that in another month or so, these plants will have doubled in size. We're getting a lot more sunlight now, and things are starting to look really, really good. I mean, these tomatoes already are huge, and we're at the beginning of June. So that's good news. We kind of got a head start, but we also got stunted. So if I can get the head start and not stunt, I think I'll be in even much better shape. Also, I need to be more careful about the transitionary period between inside and outside. I think I was a little bit lackadaisy with that this year. So I need to be more careful with the plants once I take them outside. And it wasn't just the light, wasn't just transitioning to sunlight, it was also the high winds. The high winds really got me. It was really, 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 really windy. So I just need to be careful about giving these guys the proper growing situations. A lot of what's going on in the buckets over here isn't so good either. So just a lot of mite, a lot of insect, a lot of probably some overwatering from the rain, and just probably cold. They did not like it when it got too cold outside, and so fighting off the cold is sketch. So I probably could have either put them out there later, maybe a week or two later, and also sprayed more, and yeah, just giving them more room to breathe earlier on. Quite a few things I could have done differently to improve the situation here, but I think everything will bounce back nicely, and I think we're going to get a good yield. So just not as good as I was hoping for, that's all. All right, thanks everyone.